What is up, guys? Dan from the Madden YouTube channel. Today's video, I'm going to show you why you just need one route. It's a hot route out of the gun bunch to beat cover 3 for a one-play score. But before we get into the video, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. Also, make sure you guys take the time to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the uploads coming your way here on the Madden YouTube channel. If you guys want to take your game to the next level in Madden 21, check out my strategy site, gridirongameplans.gg. Gridiron Game Plans is your one-stop source for all things competitive Madden. Every week in our Vault Update, we take a look at the meta, or the most effective tactics available being used by pro players in the MCS circuit, breaking down not only how and why the pros do what they do, but most importantly, how you can counter those metas when you face them in online play. On top of that, your subscription also includes any and every offensive and defensive game plan released on the website while your subscription is active. So head over to gridirongameplans.gg. $9.95 per month unlocks the entire website, and you can opt out at any time. Okay, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into today's video. We're going to be talking about why you just need one route to be able to beat the nickel 3-3-5 wide Mike Blitz 3 double Mabel meta. Double Mabel meta. Say that 5 times fast for a one-play score. So let's go ahead and get straight into it. Obviously, you guys know, if you guys watch the channel at all, if you guys are watching Madden content at all, you guys know this defense. This is your standard two-man rush. I'm going to keep Joey Bosa off of, or Nick Bosa off of us for the duration of this video. But you guys know this, 5 and 25 yard settings on both your purple and blues, outside thirds, deep middle third, users the yellow, spy underneath, two-man rush. That's the meta. Typically, the two-man rush is El Toro. And what you're going to notice with this is that so many players in this year's game thought that they really needed to have this play right here, which is the clear out, split end out. Now, this play is phenomenal, but it's phenomenal for basically one reason, in my opinion, and that's the tight end route. The tight end route is one of those has to be user type of routes. A lot of players typically want a hot route master so they can take the right bumper receiver and put him on a corner route, which I don't have right here for good reason. I'm going to show you why here in just a minute. What really happens with this play is a lot of players think that if you put this guy on a corner route, it makes the outside third dumb out and gives you the one play score on a fade to the outside pass lead over the top. I'm going to show you that no matter what, that outside third is going to not cover the fade anyway. So I'm going to create a flooding combination, just a simple high-low flood right here. And I'm going to take the pass rush out of the equation. I'm going to spy all 3 guys just to kind of show this to you here. And I want you to watch Richard Sherman on this play. So Richard Sherman is going to look like he's going to guard Cooper Kupp on that fade the entire way down the field. Now, this is the stock route that comes in the play clear out, SE out. It's the same route as Josh Reynolds over here on this side, but it's just in tight in the slot. If I snap this ball, you're going to watch how it looks covered, and then he's going to stop. And then this is going to allow you to launch this ball over the top. Now, I don't have Gunslinger. I don't have Gunslinger. Keep that in the back of your mind as I run this. In fact, that didn't even look very good, did it? Let's go ahead and do it again, because I promise you this is one of those, and we're going to get into the hot route in just a moment. Again, I'm going to spy these guys here. Let's go ahead and do this again here. I'm just going to go ahead and run a drag underneath. It really doesn't matter. You can run an out route if you want. You can run the play stock, literally just run it stock, and this will work as well. But again, you're gonna see here, he's gonna freeze, he stops, and then you could just launch this over the top. Again, guys, Gunslinger will get this. Speaking of which, why does Matt Stafford not have Gunslinger? That doesn't make any sense to me. But nonetheless, you're gonna be able to make that throw over the top. Now, let's go ahead and show you that this is not just the stock route that's on this play. This is actually capable with any play in this formation. Just use a regular hot route fade. So put the B receiver on a fade, and you're going to see how this works here. So I'm going to snap this ball, try to step up in the pocket. Richard Sherman's going to dumb out, stops covering, and there it is. You're just going to throw the outside pass lead over the top. Again, Gunslinger makes that throw. It's a one-play score. Again, apologies here. You know, Gunslinger is a necessary ability in this game, and you know, I could do an Aaron Rodgers setup if I wanted to in this video, but Gunslinger is going to make this throw, 100 times out of 100. This is part of the reason why when you see people that play, against bunch, they man up the outside receiver. You probably have seen, competitive Twitch streamers where they'll just man up the B receiver at all times, because that outside third stops covering, period, and then you can just rip this throw again. Gunslinger, that's a one-play score right there. It's a rack ag for a one-play score. So what this should tell you is literally any play can take this defense yard. You know, you're going to be able to go yard on any time your opponent runs the Mike Blitz 3. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to run, just trying to think of a play here. Let's say, for instance, you wanted to run, this would actually be a really good example, bunch trail. I think bunch trail is a fine example here. What you could actually do with this defense is you can, flood over the middle against it and be able to still take the one play score on this. Again, I'm going to keep the pass rush off me just for the while I'm showing this to you. So notice here on the backside of this play, we got a skinny post. If you have a hot route master, you could throw a skinny post and run this route combo anytime you want here. But if you remember, I also did a video on beating match coverage for easy manipulations as well in the Gridiron Vault. Did this crazy week of content where I talked about how angle routes to the tight end are going to cause match coverage to kind of screw up. So let's say, for instance, you wanted to go slant angle on this play as well. Just in the event that your opponent's mixing in Mike Blitz 3 and quarters, you could run a route combo that looks like this with the motion of the slant. And if it's cover 3, you're going to have a one play touchdown to Cup over the top, because again, Sherman's going to stop, and then you're going to be able to rip this throw to the outside. Now, again, Gunslinger makes this throw. So you guys are, if you guys are like, you're throwing interceptions left and right, again, Gunslinger makes this throw. Gunslinger at this point in the year, we know that is an ability you have to have on your field to pass adequately in this game. Now, unfortunately, there's only one quarterback in regs that gets Gunslinger. I don't know why that's the case, but if I did an Aaron Rodgers video every single day, it would be pretty boring. So again, that's the whole point here. But what you'll notice here is that on the backside of this formation, what you get is this skinny post, and this skinny post makes it so this guy right here has to kind of split the difference between this player and this player. It essentially turns into a double seam route combination at this point, because you've got guys in each seam. And this is really what opens up the outside throw over the top. Now, keep in mind that with Gunslinger, there's no windup, which is what you're seeing with Stafford. He's actually got a pretty good release. And then the ball velocity is greater as well. So there's no break on ball due to no windup on Gunslinger. And then the throw itself is going to be, further and faster, which allows you to really throw the ball out into this spot. Also, keep in the back of your mind, Cooper Kupp's not really the prototypical burner when it comes to thinking about, the elite speed receivers in this game. You guys are playing MUT, you're going to be launching this with, like a golden ticket quarterback to, a 99 speed, acceleration, and agility receiver, which is going to be one play score, every single time. Now, I did kind of mention just about 2 minutes ago that, you got a little bit of a setup here with this play that messes up quarters. So the cover 4 show 2 is actually quarters in this particular formation. A lot of people didn't know that, but let's say you wanted to run bunch trail and you wanted to kind of hedge your bet. You think, they press every single time, but they're mixing in match quarters with, the Mike Blitz 3 or whatever. Again, I'm gonna spy these guys just to kind of get them off of me here. But in terms of just the 7-on-7 of it, if it's the cover 3, that the fade to Cup is a touchdown, and that if they run a quarters defense, this tight end angle route is actually really, really good at causing the pink zone that's found right here on this play to completely vacate and open up a slant coming from the other side. So if I motion this guy across the formation, this is going to allow, you're gonna see right here, it should actually, actually right there, I've got zone depth set. Let me go ahead and, sorry about that. Let me reset my play to show that to you. I forgot that I had the Mabel settings. So if I reset my coverage right here, this will make the pink zone that's found in this, you're now back in match rules. This is essentially what I'm saying. So you could go with this route combo right here, motion this guy across, and now you're going to watch the pink zone on the right. Higbee should take him up the field, causing him to match, which is exactly what happens right there. And now you're back this direction with a wide open catch and run underneath. And that particular route is really, really difficult to deal with, because now you're in a spot where if they're in, you know, let's say cover 3 at all with zone drop set, they don't have an answer at all. I mean, so, you know, even if they want to run like this type of cover 3, just a spot drop cover 3, you know that anytime you want it, you've got this fade to cup over the top. Again, gunslinger, you do want gunslinger in those things, but again, right here, you're just going to wait for Richard Sherman here, and right there, that actually played some weird rules, but you can clearly see that angle route does get open on this play as well. So you're going to be able to really manipulate the Mike Blitz 3 meta, and also with kind of the same setup, go to town on quarters as well. Again, guys, you don't need to have a specific route, specific play. It's more about the route itself, and you know, just a fade, launch player on the outside on a fade, and just wait, and then launch it with a gunslinger quarterback. You're gonna have a 1-play score every single time. Guys, I've been doing a lot of bunch content here on the channel over the last few weeks. I think it's a formation that a lot of players left. I'm not sure why. I think a lot of players thought that zone drops were too OP against bunch. So kind of navigating over towards trips tight end and, you know, some of that quick basey type stuff. But again, there are some really awesome route combinations that you can ad lib and absolutely shred the 3-3-5 wide meta. If you guys missed yesterday's video, you missed an insane tip. Also, definitely make sure you guys check out gridirongameplans.gg. I did a vault update just last week with a route combination, basically creating the new bench pivot, you know, the way that I would recommend you guys run it to absolutely decimate these zone drops. There's no zone drop in the game that can handle the new bench pivot setup. Also, if you guys struggle with man coverage, a way to get 4 route techs on your field for 4 AP. I promise you do not want to pass that up. You know, the bunch content over the last 2 weeks in the Gridiron Vault has been worth the price of the website on its own, but you guys will, on top of that, get everything else from the website released the entire year, all the game plans, only $9.95. So definitely go check it out, gridirongameplans.gg. Make sure you guys subscribe here to the channel. It's absolutely free. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys hit the like button. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or complaints, drop those below as well. We'll see you guys tomorrow with our next video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get in the lab and good luck.